Baird Music Hall was filled with the sound of brass and showcased the talents of the MSU Trombone Ensemble. NewsCenter was off to the races in Del Mar, California. An MSU men's basketball team faced off against Boyce College at home. All this and more on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Addison Baber.
And I'm Danny Smith.
We want to remind our viewers that they can find all of our episodes on YouTube at MSUTV_Moorhead. Here's what is making headlines for November 7th, 2024.
Veterans Day is just around the corner, and there are many celebrations in place to thank those who have served in the armed forces. The Tilden Hog breakfast ceremony will kick off the events on Thursday, November 7th at 7:30 a.m. The Rowan County Veterans Museum will also be holding a Veterans Day celebration on November 11th at 10 a.m. that is open to the public. For more information on the Veterans Day festivities, visit the Veterans Museum Facebook page at Rowan County Veterans Museum.
Music flowed through Baird Music Hall Monday. Reporter Brandon Holbrook was there to investigate.
Monday, MSU's Department of Music, Theater, and Dance hosted their Fall Trombone Ensemble concert. Many pieces from notable composers such as Bach were performed. Justin Croushore, in his third year directing the ensemble, was very proud of his students.
It really has been rewarding and satisfying to just see the growth of the ensemble, and primarily for these musicians to see how much fun it can be to play in a trombone ensemble. Very often with our instrument, we're a background instrument. We accompany. If we're in the large band or we're in the orchestra, we're usually just kind of hanging around in the back row playing long notes and supporting other instruments. Here, we're making all of the music, so it gives us a chance to play melody, 16th notes, high range, low range, many great challenges and a lot of fun to be had with the trombone ensemble.
The MSU Trombone Quartet performed alongside the ensemble as well.
Every piece we play, we make it custom fit to our ensemble because that's going to make it the most effective and realistic, maybe even the most able to connect with our audience. So we take a lot of time and figure out who should be on what part, how individual players need to play this or that or the other to really bring it out and make it a unique presentation.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Brandon Holbrook.
For more information on their upcoming Winter Trombone Ensemble concert and more, visit their page, Moorhead State's website at moorheadstate.edu.
Hope you're ready for an excellent exhibition. The Eastern Kentucky Poultry Association is holding their 7th annual show at the Moorhead State's Derrickson Agricultural Complex, also known as the University Farm. The show is sanctioned by both the American Poultry Association and the American Bantam Association and will take place on November 15th and 16th from 5 to 6 p.m. To find more about this show, visit the 7th Annual Appalachian Classics Facebook page.
Later in the broadcast, NewsCenter got a special look at the Breeders' Cup at Del Mar in California. But first, let's get a look at the current weather with our very own Abby Perry. Abby, how does it look out there?
Addison, it looks pretty cloudy out there. As we all saw earlier today, conditions are a crisp 62 degrees with humidity at 73% and wind speeds at 4 miles per hour. We'll expect some continued drizzles throughout the day. We'll take a look at the extended forecast and more later in the broadcast.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension which can only be seen between the yellow lines. Its boundaries are that of the asphalt and the imagination. You think it's fine to park here for just a moment. You are wrong. There's a ticket up ahead. Your next stop, the no parking zone.
Student culture on campus is very diverse. Lots of people from all walks of life that continue on going down different journeys, and all of our time here together is spent in the best way possible.
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
I would say that everything that I was promised and was shown before coming here is the same as what I got. There's no trouble finding a place for you to fit in if you come to MSU.
Are you having a hard time studying? Need some peace and quiet from disruptive roommates? Check out the Student Lounge in Breckenridge Hall. The lounge in room 104 is supplied with computers, comfortable furniture, and large windows that let in plenty of natural light to give you the best academic environment possible. The lounge is available all week during normal business hours.
Come on down to Dutton Ranch. The Hound Lounge is hosting a Yellowstone trivia night where you can test your knowledge of the show. On Saturday, November 9th at 7 p.m., attendees will be faced with challenging questions about the acclaimed television series Yellowstone. Appetizers will be available for contestants to snack on. For more information about the trivia night and future events at the Hound Lounge, visit their Facebook page at the Hound Lounge.
The Kentucky Folk Arts Center is hosting the 38th Annual Appalachian Holiday Arts and Crafts Fair from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, November 23rd. A diverse regional showcase of over 100 vendors and their artworks, including holiday decorations, will be available to the public. The Folk Arts Center also houses a collection of nearly 1,400 pieces of work that display the culture and heritage of Appalachia. The KFAC has a gift shop also offering original folk art, crafts, handmade jewelry, and more. To find out more about the holiday fair and other information on the KFAC, including hours and exhibitions, visit their page on the Morehead State website.
Join the Vintage Tractor Pulling Association and Rowan County Tourism for the American Tractor Pulling Championship, happening November 8th and 9th with the finals on the last day. Tractor pulling is a competitive sport where tractor drivers attempt to pull the most weight for the longest distance. The competition starts at 10 a.m. and is at the Derrickson Agriculture Complex at Morehead State University. Categories include farm stock antique tractors, modified antique tractors, muscle tractors, and more. For further information about the schedule, types of tractors, and more, visit atpapulling.com.
Still ahead, NewsCenter gets a first-hand look at yesterday's game against Boyce.
Also to come, we hear about the upcoming finale concert with the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music.
And stay tuned as we get a look at the first musical at the Little Theater since before the pandemic. We'll be right back with this week's weather forecast with Abby right after this.
Hey, I'm just now leaving the library. I'll be back in the dorm in just a few minutes, okay? All right, I'll see you then. Bye. Hey, I'm about to pass break right now. We should watch some movies and make popcorn or something and have fun. Okay, bye.
Do you consider yourself a leader? Then apply today to be a residential advisor at Morehead State. You'll be a part of making a huge difference on campus. You even get a room provided to you as an extra perk. As an RA, you do your best to make sure dorm life is awesome. Apply today. Be an RA. If you need to grab some gear for your assignments that you'll need to succeed, then the equipment checkout room in Breckenridge 232 has you covered. Here, you can check out any tech you'd need, with the permission of your Convergent Media instructor. This includes cameras, tripods, microphones, clapboards, and more. You'll be creating content in a breeze with all of this gear in your hands. The checkout room's hours are posted outside the door. Come down and get to producing.
Welcome back, Eagles. I'm Abby Perry, and I'll be continuing your weather report for today. So just to refresh, current conditions are a cool 62 degrees, cloudy skies, humidity at 73%, and wind speeds at 4 miles per hour. The temperature map for the state of Kentucky today is looking equally cool, with Frankfort at 59 degrees, Lexington at 60 degrees, Ashland at 63, and Louisville at 58. And going west, Bowling Green at 62 degrees and Paducah at 61 degrees. Tonight's forecast will be looking like scattered showers with a cool 59 degrees with a low of 48 degrees. 87% chance of rain, and sunset will be at 5:28 p.m. Tomorrow, we can expect to see some partly cloudy, partly sunny conditions with a high of 67 and a low of 48. Sunrise will be at 7:08 a.m. For your 7-day forecast, we are looking at, again today, scattered showers, as you see. Friday tomorrow, 67 degrees, partly cloudy conditions, and a low of 44 degrees. Saturday is 63 with partly sunny conditions and a low of 52. You see those autumn weather fluctuations happening this week. Sunday will be 64 degrees with rain showers scattered and a low of 53. Monday, again, 64 degrees, partly sunny, and then throughout the rest of the week will be partly sunny. We can expect to see more of that cloudy weather that you see with winter months coming up. Across the United States, we are looking at cold moving in the northern regions, but it is still very warm in regions like Austin, Texas, and Tallahassee, Florida. On this day in Moorhead's history, November 7th, 1997, we had a high of 58 degrees with partly sunny conditions and a low of 42 degrees with humidity at 33%. When we come back, we'll kick it over to Manny Jones with your MSU sports scores and updates.
Bored of sitting in your dorm room all day? Come out and explore all the great things Eagle Lake has to offer. This 1.4-mile long loop trail, located right here on Moorhead's campus, offers a plethora of things for you to enjoy. From its beautiful plants, calming walking trails, gorgeous wildlife, relaxing fishing spots, and even serene kayaking areas, there's things to do here all times of the year. Don't wait, come out and explore today.
Party? Yeah! Hold up, what are you guys doing?
Thanks, friendly firemen.
Always be prepared.
More fire safety tips, go to nfa.org.
The Recreation and Wellness Center, located right here on Moorhead State University's campus, offers a wide variety of activities over 2 floors for you to enjoy. Here at the Rec, you can take advantage of its large courts, tennis rooms, indoor swimming pool, walking loop, yoga room, and of course, its countless workout machines. Come out and enjoy some of these great activities today.
Hi, I'm Manny Jones, here with your NewsCenter sports updates for the week. This past weekend, Thoroughbreds Racing's Breeders' Cup World Championships took place in Del Mar, California, and NewsCenter was, of course, on hand for all of the action.
On November 1st and 2nd, all eyes of the thoroughbred racing world were upon Del Mar Racecourse, just north of San Diego, where 2 days of thrilling championships were decided on both the grass and the dirt by fillies and mares and colts over distances ranging from 5 furlongs to 1 mile and 3/8. Dubbed the Super Bowl of racing, the Breeders' Cup brings together the sport's top equine athletes, jockeys, and trainers from all over the world. Spectators descended upon Del Mar from a plethora of countries, including, naturally, the United States and Canada, but also Ireland, England, France, Germany, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Chile, and Argentina. The 14 championship races were spread out amongst the various racing divisions, with Breeders' Cup distributing a staggering $30 million in purse money. But as per usual, Kentucky-bred thoroughbred racehorses dominated the affair. Rapida Anna became a champion filly by defeating her overmatched rivals in the distaff, and Sierra Leone closed from the clouds to win the $7 million Breeders' Cup Classic at 1.25 miles on the main track. This is NewsCenter, reporting from the Breeders' Cup World Championships.
The Morehead State's men's basketball team faced Boyce College last night. NewsCenter's Peyton Zuberer was in-house to cheer on the Eagles.
On Wednesday, the Eagles soared to victory over the Boyce Bulldogs, with the final score being 48-89.
Kelly Wells, Director of Athletics at Morehead State University. I'm actually a graduate of Morehead State University, and I played basketball here. I started at the University of Tulsa and finished my last 3 years here at Morehead State. The greatest memory I have was my press conference, to be able to be introduced as the athletic director here at a place that means so much to me, that my parents had invested in, my sister had invested in here. So I would say the press conference and meeting friends and alumni and family was probably my best, fondest memory to this point. I get nervous with the coaches, I get nervous for the players because I just want them to do good, I want them to have success, and for me, failure is not an option, so I really want to see them do well. So I guess the best part of it is to see the plan come together, have a chance to carry it out, and then get the victory and celebrating with the guys in the locker is probably my favorite part. The environment is created by our students and their engagement. So we can get our community members here, we can get our alumni here, but the true engagement comes from when the students come and support each other. So big believer in student athletes supporting student athletes and students supporting students. Get out of your comfort zone, get out of your dorms, get out of the cafeterias, take a study break. It's really a great way to pour into the university, and it's kind of a gathering atmosphere. And if you want to have a great environment, it's created by our students attending. Morehead State is a great place, and it is what you make of it. So to be engaged and to be involved is the key here. So it's not just in your academics, but it's in your community service, social work, whatever that might be. But get engaged, get involved. Don't be one-dimensional. Don't just come for biology or come for English, and the athletes shouldn't just come for athletics. So being involved, the greatest resource we have at Morehead State is our people. So getting our people all engaged and involved is the greatest asset we have.
Go see our men's basketball team at their next game on Friday, November 8th, facing Cincinnati. Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Peyton Zuber.
Visit msueagles.com to find out more on future Eagles sporting events, including upcoming basketball games. The Morehead State's men's basketball team also traveled to Louisville on Monday and found them to be a tough opponent for their first game of the season. The Eagles lost 93-45. This was also head coach Jonathan Maddox's career debut. Kenny White Jr. led the Eagles with 14 points and also grabbed 6 rebounds. Overall, MSU had a nice rebounding effort with graduate student center Deontay Miles earning 11 rebounds. But the Eagles did commit 21 turnovers and hit only 3 of 21 three-pointers, while U of L shot 11 of 35 from deep range. After the Eagles face off against Cincinnati tomorrow night, men's basketball will travel to Chattanooga, Tennessee to compete with the Mockingbirds. That's all I have for you this week. Don't go anywhere as we'll be heading right back to the desk and look at some viewer-submitted photos after this.
Interested in starting a student organization at MSU? Visit Morehead State's Eagle Link website. Search Morehead State Eagle Link on Google and it will be among the top results. Click on Organizations in the hamburger menu to view existing groups, or you can click Start a Student Organization for a step-by-step guide on making your own organization. For more information or help, you can visit the Student Activities Office in ADUC or email them at studentactivities@moreheadstate.edu.
Take a walk around downtown Morehead and follow the Morehead, Kentucky Turtle Walk that was put together by the Round County Arts Center and Round County Tourism. Located all around Main Street are turtles sponsored by businesses to showcase local art. They are found at places like the Fuzzy Duck, Gaddy's Pizza, and other locations around Morehead. Take a walk and capture your picture at all these iconic locations with all these iconic turtles, and see if you can spot all 21 turtles. To find more information, Google Morehead Turtle Walk or scan this QR code.
Any student with an Eagle Card ID can access MSU's food and toiletry pantry, known as Eagle Essentials. All items are free of charge with no questions asked. Students who don't have adequate food and necessary items can't perform as well academically. When students struggle with these issues, Eagle's Essentials can help. It provides students with everyday items, including non-perishable food, hygiene products, and school supplies. Monetary donations can be made via the campus campaign link. Here at STAR, we're saving the animals of Rowan County. STAR is a nonprofit organization that helps canines find their forever homes. The nonprofit also assists their animals in seeking needed medical care, which can be a costly endeavor. Follow this link to the STAR website page if you would like to donate. STAR is also seeking volunteers to assist with the animal care at the shelter and to recruit foster parents. Contact Jan Dachi, found on STAR's Facebook page, if you want to bring joy into one of these furry friends' lives.
Mark your calendars. The Kentucky Center for Traditional Music is hosting a final concert at the Morehead Conference Center, featuring student-led performances. The evening show will include styles like string band, bluegrass, old-time country, and more. Doors open December 4th at 7 with free admission to the public. The concert will run for around 2 hours. If you're interested in learning more or want to get involved at the KCTM, email them at kctm@moreheadstate.edu.
The Lucille Caudill Little Theater was alive with music and holiday spirit with their first musical in several years. NewsCenter Abby Perry got a first look at the performance.
Morehead State's Department of Music, Theater, and Dance debuted a delightful performance of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown last Thursday.
I am so incredibly proud of them because we have done music rehearsals, we've done dance rehearsals, and then all of the staging rehearsals in 3.5 weeks. It's been a whirlwind, and I could not have asked for a better group of humans to be working with. I am so proud of their work, and some of them have never been in a musical before. A couple of them are freshmen, and so it's been a great crew. Our stage managers have been amazing, all of which are freshmen this year, so it's been so much fun, and I am so proud of the work that they have put together for this show.
As in no time, we'll be big time, like the big league baseball stars.
I'm a music major, so this is my first production with the little company with Octavia, with the Morehead Theater Department. I've been doing shows since I was about 6 years old. I've done a whole bunch of different musicals. This is my first time doing Charlie Brown, which I was really, really excited for. I love doing shows, and I've really found a family in the Morehead Theater Department. They're all super, super kind. They took me and the other music majors that did this, and they just plugged us right in, and it's been a really, really nice experience with them.
So we have not done a musical in the department in 5 years, so since before COVID. And it's one of those things that it takes so much collaboration So collaborating with the music department, with the dance department, it's just a lot of work to get everybody together. But this year we were just like, you know what? Let's do it. And we chose Charlie Brown because it's a small cast and it would be a simple jump into the program. So we've got another musical scheduled for next fall, and will be a bigger musical. And I'm really excited about letting those students have that opportunity.
Reporting to you for NewsCenter, I'm Abby Perry.
It's not too late to catch this performance. The musical will continue November 8th and 9th at 7:30 p.m. and November 10th at 2 p.m. Tickets can be purchased by emailing emtboxoffice@moreheadstate.edu or at the box office next to the Lucille Caudill Little Theater in Breckenridge Hall. Tickets are free for MSU students but must be reserved.
A country artist to watch is coming to Frankie's Plaza. Upcoming star Walker Montgomery will be performing at Frankie's Plaza this Saturday at 6 p.m. The show is for those 21 years and older with a $20 admission fee. Montgomery was chosen as an artist to watch for both Country Music and Music Mayhem magazines in 2022. His recent single, I Love the Way You Love Me, has hit 1 million streams on Spotify, and he has over 200,000 monthly listeners on the app. Artist Logan Purcell will be opening.
Welcome back to your viewer-submitted photos. I'm Abby Perry. Let's get into it. And if you would like to see your photos in future broadcasts, email us at msutvweather@gmail.com. First up, we have from Grant Stalvey, a beautiful picture of the leaves that remain on the trees outside of Breckenridge Hall. This from Lauren Bevins, a beautiful sunset earlier this week when the skies were a little less bleary. Earlier today from Kylie Pollitt, we have leaves that are still clinging on to the trees, but soon it will be winter. Much like earlier today, the clouds are casting a bit of a dreary mood on campus, but it will part soon. From Isaac Hill, we have a beautiful contrast of one tree with green and one tree with yellow. From Lacey Bevins, we have trees when they had leaves on them. Nature in Moorhead is very beautiful. Similarly, we have more shots of the sky and the hills that we live in, and the sunset at night driving out of Moorhead. From Bella Barnett, we have this photo from earlier this week when the sun was peeking out. And that is all I have for you today. Again, if you would like to see your photos, email us for next week. We'll be right back after this.
Any student with an Eagle Card ID can access MSU's food and toiletry pantry, known as Eagle Essentials. All items are free of charge with no questions asked. Students who don't have adequate food and necessary items can't perform as well academically. When students struggle with these issues, Eagle's Essentials can help. It provides students with everyday items, including non-perishable food, hygiene products, and school supplies. Monetary donations can be made via the campus campaign link.
All residential Eagles should have received an email this morning from Morehead State Housing detailing closures for the upcoming Thanksgiving and winter breaks. All residence halls, not including Craft Tower and Eagle Lake, Mays, and Normal Apartments, will be closed and unable to enter during these breaks. Halls will close for Thanksgiving break at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, November 26th, and will reopen on Sunday, December 1st at 10 a.m. For details about moving out, room reassignments, and more, see the email or message housing@moreheadstate.edu. That's all the news from all of us here at NewsCenter.
Good night, and thanks for watching.